If you really want to free your mind, dog, you got to stop seeing the reality that they want you to see. You got to stop seeing it the way they tell you to see it, the way they want you to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because they know long as you believe that shit, that you're going to continue to live in that reality. And you'll never experience any other realities that exist and coexist within the same universe, within the same existence, man. You feel me? They don't want you to experience that because they know in those other realities they won't be there and they will not have any power or control over your mind, because that's how they have been having all this power. You know, that's how they've been having all this power. That's how they've been having all this control, because they have been controlling your mind. They have been controlling your mind through the entertainment, through technology, neurotechnology, and things of that nature. You know, they've been controlling your mind through biochemistry. They've been controlling your mind through so many different things, to the point that you will have to understand everything on all planes of existence to even fathom the idea on how to unplug yourself, on how to change the realities that you see. You know, in order to have a different belief, you know, there's a multitude of things that you will have to literally spend your time learning and studying so that you can remove yourself from the race, from the machine, you know, so that you can see that you have way much more potential than they make you think that you can only have. They want you to limit yourself. They want you to limit your beliefs, and they don't want you to know that you can create the world that you want, and you don't have to wait on them to do it first and give it to you. They know you have the power in your mind to create things that never has been created yet. But they don't want you to do that because they want you to put all your energy into helping them create their reality, their inventions. You know, that's what they want. You know, they don't want you to set high expectations for them, but they want you to set high expectations for yourself that they know you can't meet, so that you can continue to be in this certain vibration and mindset, so that you will never ever vibrate any higher than them. You know, so that you would never, you know, see anything other than what they want you to see. You know, they want to give you the light. It's not the real light. They want to give you they want to give you that. They want to give you those things. They want to give you the false, you know. Although it exists, but they want to give you this. Like I said, they need you to believe in them more than you believe in yourself. Because as long as you're believing in them more than you're believing in yourself, you would never know who you are or what to believe what you truly are. And you will continue to stay in this cycle, stay in this particular space with them, and stay in stagnation. They need you to keep they need you to keep up the bullshit. They need you to keep up the bullshit. They need you to keep the bullshit alive. They need you to keep having poor communication, you know, not just with each other, but with the creator, with the actual source. See, they need to mess up their communication because they don't need you to tap into source, the actual source, your source. They don't want you to tap into that because they can't tap into it. Or the closest they get to it is tapping into your mind. That's the closest they get to it. And they only get so much from it. The rest they have to use their imaginations and come up with bullshit, you know. They have to give you the bullshit because that's what keeps them alive. Bullshit. So understand, man, that in order to free your mind, it's going to take you to realize and understand that a lot of people are going to want to stay and remain stuck. And you're going to be connected to a lot of people that's going to, you know, disagree with you and your beliefs because they want to stay stuck. They like bullshit. They like where they at. They like being in their lowest because it's easy, you know. It's easy to always stay on the low road, you know. So you have to understand that once you begin to change your beliefs, you will begin to transform. You will begin to go through many transitions, and you will no longer be who you used to be. And most people will not respect who you're becoming. Most people won't like the idea of who you're becoming. Most people won't like who you become. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're a distance away, even though you're so close. They will see it as they've changed, you know, as if you didn't have any other choice but to change. But you got to realize that a lot of people don't want to see better for you because they can't see better for themselves. So you have to want better for yourself, you know. If you know what you're currently into and what you're currently doing, it's not bringing you the results, you're not seeing any progress, then it's time to give it up and turn it loose. It's time to become more open to see different realities, to experience different things. Because if you're not okay with what's being shown to you and what's how can I say it? You're not okay with what's draining you. You know, if you're not okay with what's feeding you, then and what you're being fed, and it's time to become more open to a different type of diet and become more open to a different type of belief system. What you begin to value is things that you never knew existed, because the reality they've had you, seeing and believing and thinking that it was the only reality that you would ever see, that you would ever experience, doesn't come with that information. It doesn't come with that, it doesn't come with that knowledge. It doesn't come with those different, things or those different perspectives. It don't come with those different, values, no valuables anyway. It don't come with that, because they only introduce you to the lowest, and then they turn around and introduce you to something that was even lower. You know what I'm saying? That's why you keep your head down when you're in it. You keep your head down while you're in it, majority of the time. Or you keep it leveled. But in the end, you're still looking down into that portal. You're still going down into that portal. You know what I'm saying? And even in that portal, they gave you a different reality and made you think that it was this reality in which you created this reality. You know what I'm saying? They made it your world. So, yeah, the power that they have over the mind is very impressive. It's very impressive, I must say. But it's very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. Because you are way more dangerous than them. You know what I'm saying? When you're at your highs, you're way more dangerous to them when you're at your highs, and especially when you're aware. And once you choose to fight, whew, that's a scary thing for them, because they know at that point they can't control your mind, only your emotions. And usually your emotions are set. In that particular spirit, so they can't change that. You know what I'm saying? In the moment of battle. And that will cause a malfunction in their system, if you give them the right lick and the right impression, as well the right answers. It causes malfunction. And if you display the right thing, it definitely causes malfunction in their system. Almost the same kind of reaction that you experience when you're when you're overloading. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to overload them so we can overthrow them. We're trying to cause a malfunction. We're trying to cause malfunction in they motherfucking junction, in they system, so that we can become and be what we were created to be, and be who we were created to be. Not what they want us to be, and not what they create us to be. Like I said, it's levels, and you have to be ready to adjust and adapt if you want to make it out of their gravitational pull. You know what I'm saying? If you want to start going up instead of being drawn down, then my nigga, you got to change directions so that you can become lighter and not heavier. But I'm not gonna talk your head off, because you get the drift and you catch my message and you understand that I am, and so are you, and so are we, and we are one. Peace Reflections. Hold it down. Get it, church.